If you're a Santa Muerte devotee, or if you're strongly considering becoming one, then the absolutely most important number one thing you have to keep in mind and keep close to you is your discernment. When you start doing research and watching videos on YouTube and TikTok or Instagram or wherever, and you start learning and accumulating information about La Santa Muerte, you're going to start realizing that a lot of people contradict one another. There's going to be people who are saying that their way is the only way, that their way is the right way. You're going to come across people who are presenting information in weird ways, or they're presenting their beliefs as if that's the only way you can do it or the way you have to do it. And the thing with La Santa Muerte is the more research you do, the more books you read, the more videos you watch, you'll start to realize which things are constantly being repeated, which is kind of like general guidelines and rules that everybody follows. And you're also going to come across information that seems unique to that devotee or that practitioner. Now, discernment is basically where you use your intuition to kind of decipher whether or not what you're hearing is true. Sometimes you'll hear a piece of information that sounds different than everything else you've heard up until this point, but it'll feel truly correct to you. It'll resonate with you, that information. And so with discernment, it's very important to kind of, filter and decide for yourself, is this person genuine? Do I feel like they resonate with me? I think a lot of times we want the easy way out with things, so we might find ourselves gravitating towards people who are spouting out information, and they may provide you with an easier way of devoting, or a way that seems more like less work, kind of like shortcutting through becoming a devotee. But you will realize that sometimes with some things you can't really shortcut, and ultimately it's up to you how you choose to interact with this path, because it's not a religion and it doesn't have any set rules. Everyone's just kind of going off of the bits of information that people find around on the internet for themselves. So remember, always use your discernment, and try not to get all your information from one person or from one place. Diversify your resources. Read all the books you can read. Listen to all the different practitioners you can listen to. The great thing about being alive today is we have access to the internet, so we can keep learning and keep finding new sources of information. So that's all I really want to say. Just remember, keep diversifying your resources and use your intuition before blindly following any random practitioners you come across on the internet.